man in the wilderness. Keep it real and honest around here, no tabloid. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. Good morning, worldwide renegade. There. Sure hot. What you say? Titans hot last night, not true? What you say, man? I be a touch. Yeah, man, you know, enough people are call about Titans and I say, yeah, man. Them two police say, yeah, man, and the, you know, the whole Titan thing, me I tell you, bad. Hey, lonesome, me see I laugh when them I say, lock up on your one, you know. When Pastor Ricky, hey, you know, he's in alone, so you see, when you hear about the prison part, I'll be a laugh to me at the end. I saw it come up. All right, so me could just deal with what we are dealing with not there. So we see Bruce Collins come out and make a speech about Michael Manley. I'm going to play that, I couldn't hear it. No care you want to dice up the thing, like what Andrew only them come try. We're going to dissect what Bruce has said. Yes, about Michael Manley. I'm want you listen good. Bruce is better man than Andrew only do, you know. He make mistake. But Bruce himself, even in an administration, you know, Andrew only them and the education ministry, you know, and that produce Gavin and them thing, the Bruce oversee these things, but you know. But Bruce himself, he can't mix up Bruce both them money and millions, hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. Bruce more in himself as a man where you can listen to. Bruce Collins. Yes. And you know, because I never talk to power. See, he mix up with the man at Felt and Philip. And then Andrew one is them and them and it's like them not want Bruce. They never want Bruce. They want him to do the you know, get himself tied up and move out of the way because them can't get to pat the cat out the thing. And that them do them destroy the Jamaica Labour Party and Jonas and the minions destroyed. Same like where say I'm gonna do. Destroy Jamaica Labour Party. And with it them destroy Jamaica. Yes, through greed. Greed. Not for work for the people then. And Jonas never no CIA half him. Him not nobody half him and the big boys them the PSOG work against him, them work with him. And him destroy Jamaica with him like itself. See? Alright. I'm gonna show nothing now. Chuck, that's a dead right, Chuck. Or him there tap one bag of bullshit. But the ombudsman. See? Tell right Chuck that that's a bag of bullshit. I tap to Big Mama. We have to show that too. And by the way, we see Andrew now. I run out. I tell you, say them have killings and murder and crime. Well, me I go show you a video. This must happen at Clock Tower halfway through yesterday. Yesterday. When one youth have him gone, remember I pay police halfway through that. Clock Tower Plaza, everybody know what Clock Tower there. Right away in CB, that's right there in the Clock Tower Plaza. But a youth can go in one of them shop there and hold a girl and make she give him head. And broke the place with police always the right there so and him have him gone. When I tell you, say, the man them can't do anything at any time. We don't follow Andrew on this. When them cook up, when them talk about percentage, when them start talk about percentage, yeah, I want to cook up. Where them a cook up? For them business that. We are dealing with reality. Okay? So I'm going to get my show started right now. I'm going to show you that too, you know. Because when you look on it, like it must say, make the girl carry around and make she give my head to, you know. You understand? Yeah. Chuck off you go, you know, him not know nothing about ombudsman. Can you imagine? Yeah, you claim you are a minister. And you never know so we have an ombudsman. And you don't know nothing with the ombudsman. There is a goddamn disgrace. I know that. He a descendant from Chinese. And me want to, I'm serious. I tell the people them say, oh, you have one little rock. You know, man, they say self-reliance. And you have one little rock. One little rock. And all of our work, Andrew only himself, me have it right there, so. I'm going to show him, I tell us the Chinese that be like the house them now where you are living at. Remember, these will go up to carpenters and masons and things in Jamaica. We have a builders association. These people get America did give even that when they have not 1%, even some of them factory there. To build things with a better half. And that closer. America should have give the Caribbean. Europe should have give the Caribbean too because of them mash up the Caribbean, then build it and mash it up. You go to China. But China have so much work and so much things. I build so much things, yes, still in our country. I take what we call supermarket work. we road work, they building a house, them they are so them they run there, so them and them a wholesale, them now a fix car. So what we have, unless you're an idiot, if you have a government, I take a job a gateway to them. When them have work, this is stupid to me. You now lend me money and then send over 200,000 people come live them, and then as the government, you give them a land. Them have Chinese park and think it no work. Put your people them first. You want crime for gonna put the people them first. So make I start my show because I'm off for a bin up right now, yeah? Let me start my show right now. I'm off for a bin up.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb again.
When people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more, you know.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who know we blame. Too money and power and fame. We go friend up to you, them relief down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
Yes, man, my up, man. Loan some up. Half pint. Big up yourself, brother. Big up yourself, man. Yeah, man. See? Big up yourself, my brother. Up. No, you're up, you know. Yeah, man. But yeah, say, brother, man. Big up yourself straight. All right, now let's get to this. Blue schooling. We see him make a speech. Maybe one of them university and think about Michael Manley. But I dissect that speech away I make for Michael Manley. Yes. And he must say a lot in his speech about Michael Manley because he can't stand it no more with the foolishness. Remember, you know, Andrew only single-handedly destroy Jamaica, him and the Jamaica Labour Party. And him single-handedly destroy the Jamaica Labour Party too. Andrew only destroy it. Yeah, you understand? Yes. Single-handedly destroy Jamaica Labour Party. He wanted to film where. And when you look at the oligarchs, yes, when Michael Manley did step out, and Michael Manley do so much to Jamaica, you can hear Bruce Pudding come and say some things, yes, sir. I want to listen there. Yeah? Listen when I say, yes, sir. About Michael Manley and where them want to blame. You know, Bruce Pudding in blame in a way in speech, he blame the PSOJ and the CIA. Does this seem good? Because he must say some of them, the five, came out about the five flight a day. Some of them come back, but them come back empty. They never come back with the thing with them take out. Remember, you know, PSOJ reject what man did that do because Bruce Colin I tell you say in a Jamaica, in a Kingston, a PS squatter thing and all kind of things because people that come them now have no job, them now have nothing. A man they change up that. Change it up. Right? And him say, well, you know, some people over this. Just listen why I say yes, so. And we're going to paint them out and you hear where I say yes, so. Just listen. This is come from Bruce. I'm going to tell you, Bruce different from Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, them a stinker. We don't mean straight and hold back word. Yes. Andrew Holness, them no mean Jamaica never go. A man with me in Jamaica good enough. You know, line yourself with big house when you come from nothing and make sure everybody eat. My father teach me this. Yes. If ever I see me, if ever one sweet, don't eat it. If ever one, we don't eat it. And that's how we live up to today. Year. Anybody where you see, Uncle man, we talk about lonesome, you don't know me. But if you know me and you around me, there is no man but around me. I say, hey, him live by this because him like thing me teach people trade, like how we old man do. See? And whether carpenter work, mason work, or what from back in the days, or music, whether you're artist, whether you're engineering, but me teach people a lot of things. Yes. You know, make them can stand up on them own and be a man. Me no draw people like some followers around me. So we are builders of things, you know. We don't come like and just own this thing, we trick people with words, play upon them contents, and mash up place. So let me start with Sergio schooling.
I served in Parliament with Michael Manley.
And this. Well,
I have absolutely no doubt.
Draw it up those.
I served in Parliament with Michael Manley. I have absolutely no doubt that he meant well. His passion for the upliftment of the poor, for economic equality and justice, and for protecting the rights of the working class, those things can never be questioned.
Don't play about that again. That alone you can't pass and you can't go around it. That's what I'm telling you. Bruce, I better man. I'm telling you, you know. Bruce, I tell you the problem I have with Bruce. But no. And me can't the right that so. I'm going to talk and Bruce, I watch this. I'm going to talk the truth. You can't say Bruce with 473 million where Bruce what you do with this and all kind of things. We can't say that about Bruce. You understand? And them round him with it, and I don't think even with the do those things. Because you see he might have backfire, but you know, when you have a party and them look for a party, so them they don't follow Bruce. They want to use Bruce. Bruce them change them thing. And when you see him have to come out, come talk this kind of way. And tell you, say, man, they couldn't wrong. You couldn't have a man wrong, but want for you to have a piece of the pie. And take back the land and give you all these things and him come out in that 1 cent. And then like him take 1 cent. You can't look at him and say, man, this here house pan Beverly Hills, it big and shiny. Go talk to Andrew on this with that. Go talk to Andrew on this with that. I tell people about them bad mind. And then him have something could have to thinking minion. That's why I'm not in them, you know. Him have something could nasty minion. Yes. We run out. Yeah? Yeah. You understand? Him have some nasty minion. We run out. And when them run out, what them do? Dark days. When you know say a country, a superpower, a fight your country. If you take up the same people, them will never have nothing. Where Manley make enough of them turn doctor, liars and things because them get education free go straight up there. So that never had the intention and the heart of the PSOJ. We call them the clique. I'm going to play this. It hurt me heart. I remember I'm telling you before, you know, you have World War II. And Hitler did try to control the world with air and waste. Blue-eye people, tall 6 foot and blue-eye. He want to get rid of everything else. And he nearly succeed. I would thank God for America for them time there and their lives. Because we wouldn't have no talk. Kind of the race where I come here and race in the one and move for a millennia. For 1,000 years. You understand? For 1,000 years. He want them to rule far. But them feared him. Now, Germany did mash up in 1945. And it built back. It are the richest on the block right now. Yes? So what them do you so? In the 60s when we get independence, not no one, man, they turn around that. We are them CIA with Siaga and the same Jamaica Labour Party, War and Celebrate, and the PSOJ. Now I play Monday with that, with the clique. Yes? We benefit of our Monday set. Not never set for the people, them, nothing. Can't remember enough of with a be bastard. My mother and father married, but not wedlock. But enough of with parents are married, you don't have no rights. Enough of with certain rights, not then everything. That man come and change and open your eye until the first in study. No, a man will come in, you never mean you know good. Him that thief like how Andrew one is them a thief. Another thing though, Andrew one is them and go trick people. Set up himself. Him stay there, call himself doctor. No, man, they do him study and do him everything before him come in politics. Mark Wallen do what him do first before him come in politics. Papa businessman, Papa liar and thing. Andrew never have nothing. He want to stay there and tell about him a doctor. When him not go. And I talk about him graduate from US and yesterday him there Jamaica all the time. When him have time to study. Let me tell you something when you use and counter the Kanjo one is. You know, when the IC if you see him, I will play that. He must say with him don't have even time to give them the paper. That's why him Saturday declaration cannot certify. Right? Because him not have no time. But you still you buy a doctorate. And I go take a little ad by yourself and say you did that study. Or you forgot study when you think you're certified, but you say you have to go through it and that take your years, but you don't have the time. Yeah? When the car, number one, him shouldn't be a prime minister. And with that, I blame Blues for. But I'm just play back Blues when I'm just a little while and listen this.
I served in Parliament with Michael Manley. I have absolutely no doubt that he meant well. His passion for the upliftment of the poor, for economic equality and justice, and for protecting the rights of the working class, those things can never be questioned.
This touched me, you know. Touched me. That's why I tell the Blues different from them. This will be an Andrew honest, you know. He might nastiness. This will be an Andrew honest. When you move a country forward, you have to speak the truth. Speak the truth. A man never come and trick you. Michael man don't come trick nobody. You see, right now the housing trust, you see Andrew, but we build that depend auto. It not serve the people of Jamaica like Congo when PMP in a power. But it continue. The man have a vision and they have a serve up to right now. And like Andrew put money in that, you know. Andrew take 11.8 billion every year for making budget out of that. That's set from the 70s. And it keep the budget. If we have with a start 11 nearly $12 billion every year. Because Andrew have no way for draw this money. It help him a balanced budget. I don't know care balance it them thief. Eh? You live off of Michael man up to where him left. You live off of. You could have built more houses. But he want a budget, him have to try balance it more than him. And remember them have think about them have to pay back them. You see it? Continue.
When he came to power in 1972, unemployment was recorded at 24%.
When he came to power, 24%.
Stark poverty stared you in the face, especially in the overcrowded settlements that had mushroomed in the corporate area and major town centers, populated mainly by people who had migrated from the rural communities in search of a piece of the industrialization pie. The trickle-down wasn't trickling down fast enough. The rural folk hardly fared any better as they became casualties of the precipitous decline of the export agriculture sector, sugar and bananas. Inequalities in income and standards of living were an embarrassment.
So the man come to change
This
that.
provided fertile ground for discontent, better must come, and a yearning for change, power for the people.
You hear why them say power now? You see, Bruce have better sense. He may put him word in that some thing, but he have better sense than them. And they say there is no way that man need something bad. That's why people look for Bruce on a different level from them. When me hear a Queenie, across Bruce, say my disaster now, kind of little things, Queenie. A disaster, and I jail pay a disaster, they say, you know, so okay. Them are not good, none at all. None whatsoever. Continue.
Considerable effort had been made to provide opportunity creating and social protection programs. 50 junior secondary schools were built to expand access to secondary education. Several trade training centers were opened. Cash transfers were provided through the Old Age Assistance Program to help indigents and the national insurance scheme was established. Special incentives were offered to investors to locate their factories outside of the corporate area in order to spread the employment opportunities. But these were not nearly enough to staunch the discontent.
I know does that alone with the discontent, but that alone, and that alone because man, they have spread out enough more things and enough more too. But when the CIA and CIA want power, yeah. You understand? Yeah. No, you have to keep it real. I don't care when say you listen down in this. Because remember, you know, it tell you, can we watch the thing when them say for make the economy scream. You have to balance that because we see them in a now, just now, we see it happen we don't get in a Central America, yes, sir. Venezuela. We see who them did one over to. You see it front of your eye. We see it happen in other countries. We see it happen in Africa. So we know say you are the prime minister go up against a superpower and you stand up there and you take the backside same way for balance out the team. And you do some things where the big boys, that's what I know in them, you know, born peace out there, you know. Because them really hold back the country over. Remember, you know, I only say one about you say for me alone, you say if everybody stay like me in Jamaica, PSOJ, we just start selling our own things and we just destroy them long time. Yes. Because number one, we don't buy from them. You don't have to touch them, you know. Them overhead too high. So we know say, but boy cut them that from go up now them say, them that know say, okay. That's why they know why you're educated now, you know. Because if you have a warehouse of things, perishable goods, it is spoiled. And we not buy it. You have your egg, them, you have this, you have some things where they might expire. And we not buy from you. And you have this big, you have much people that work with you. We are going to pop down your plate. All right. Let me just show you me attack. Look at Elon Musk, see my run now. He move over $100 billion. Meanwhile, I try to mash up people like them say, and we are buying a vehicle and them things that we're done with you. $100 billion him lose. Him can't take it no more in my run. Remember, I have 130 days. Them just reach the first 100. He must say, I step back. No, finish where you do. And I'll be alive that time. So the bigger you is, the easier for fall. But you have your things that man lose $1 billion and your car where you do nobody don't want it no more and all over the world. You know, say, oh, you heard the world and feast the world like about. Can you imagine? I'm gonna cut you and leave people job and I try to keep everything over the world. All you need to do don't buy from him. You get poor than a church mouse. Them for stop by them big, nobody must buy nothing when the manufacturer and the film name. Nothing. If them say like me, I tell you the PSOJ change. Because we not bow, you know. And we not bow. Revolutionist. We not bow. Yeah, man. Consciousness. See? So we not bow. So make us finish your abuse as a yaso. Yes? Yeah, hear what I say when I try to say, man, they must up this. Yeah, hear what I say. Because I tell you, you know, in a film wave, well, we not going to say this, but remember, what he must say, but remember, say superpower fight him and the PSOJ. Yeah, hear him take a jump on the PSOJ. Listen here.
Michael Manley was the perfect champion for a situation such as this.
Perfect champion. Yeah.
Many people hold fast to the view that the period of the 70s is when Jamaica's economic journey was derailed, and that is the root cause of our anemic performance since then. I believe that this is oversimplistic, a too convenient way of finding someone or something to blame.
You want to say? You want to find something to blame, someone or something. You want to say, him know what I'm saying, no? But him want to say it in a film way. Hear this.
People hold fast to the view that the period of the 70s is when Jamaica's economic journey was derailed, and that is the root cause of our anemic performance since then. I believe that this is oversimplistic, a too convenient way of finding someone or something to blame.
Yeah, someone, yes.
There is no doubt that in terms of the economy, that period set us back considerably.
Hear this.
But there are countries that have suffered far greater calamities, including devastating and protracted civil wars, but have been able to recover and find a path to sustain growth. Many of those who boarded one of the 5 flights a day returned, even if their luggage was a bit lighter on the return journey.
You remember, say? Many of them. Some of them are chat to now, you know. PSOJ. Many of them return, but even if them luggage a little lighter. So them take out the wealth, come back lighter. Remember those play when them say, well, no, though, because remember them fighting, you know, in the last part, you know, fighting. Saying? To try the real. Look, hear this.
But have been able to recover and find a path to sustain growth. Many of those who boarded one of the 5 flights a day,
many of them, PSOJ,
returned, even if their luggage was a bit lighter on the return, but have been able to recover and find a path.
Them luggage a bit lighter. I remember them take out with
many of those who boarded one of the 5 flights a day,
returned with lighter luggage.
Returned, even if their luggage was a bit lighter on the return journey. Lee Kuan Yew gave his assessment of Michael Manley's adventure into socialism when he wrote, and I have references in the text which I believe will be circulated, when he wrote that on his second visit to Jamaica in April of 1975 to attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government Conference, he found that Manley, quoting him, presided over the conference with panache and spoke with great eloquence, but I found his views chaotic. He advocated a redistribution of the world's wealth. The policies of the government were ruinous. Thereafter, I read the news of Jamaica with greater understanding.
You hear this? So, good thing man they want to do, the wealth of the world, not just Jamaica neither, you know, not selfish. We have to redistribute that and learn to make them use you. You need to get out of man like that. And then nasty Andrew them come. That's why I mean, you know, let me tell you this, you know, we are real man there, you know. When you get up and chat in a foolishness, we have a born, you know. So them come together, combine the Siaga with the root cast and the PSOJ work with CIA to destroy Jamaica. I'm gonna put up a Manley as so. And yeah, just put up this. So here do just tell you. The 5 flights a day, it makes you drop the PSOJ and say them return and load them logistical letter. I remember them I take up for them wealth. Man, they will on to that. When Siaga get this door, Siaga destroy, Siaga lock on the hospital, the school, him stop the free education, you know. Through the whole of this, you know, man, they run free education and free health and the whole of this, you know. We bust them, we hold them, no one on our road, you know. You know what I want to do? Google, in a YouTube, I go to YouTube and put in like the 70s, you know, I drive through Kingston from the 70s, our country. Look on the road, just look in the background of this video when it's in the 70s, yeah, early 80s, because them road them come over. And you see, you take a look, all the road them stay like the crater them in the road right now. So we can look on the 70s. If it, you have some videos and some things around, it show you how the 70s look. And you see 70s Jamaica. And then look, just look on the bus where I drive and when it show you the road. Just look on the outside. Because that show you road and show you everything. You get a view of the 70s. If you never lived through it. And the 80s, because the same road them come over. You understand? But when you have a superpower fight one man, yes, and then you have Andrew Onis go up in pulpit the other day. The loudest thing me ever seen in the history of the world. Because I'm telling you, you have enough dictators and things in the world over the years, but them not lie like Andrew. Nobody not lie like Andrew Onis. And them have some other one with him, some other minion, dangerous. Nobody not lie like Andrew Onis. He destroyed Jamaica economy. 2016 and now 2025, done with it. He destroyed the GLP because he want to have him own way and him line him pocket him and the other minions. No two way about it. Yes. You have people talk to power, you know. And if him alone, if you never have people like we sit around and say, if him alone in that continue destroy the place, even Agintai, get up, Agintai. And Agintai come and attack, say, you know, 10 term, who them can't beat 100, even my goal, you know, them can't beat in stick. But me, I tell you now, to move on from yourself. When you have a pick leader, where you have to look on them CV. When you look on them CV and them have a good CV, you can't pick them as leaders. Them their nastiness. You understand? Let me look on Manley. Let me look on we know where we are going. 1976. Let me see something. Let me say where are we? Let me look on Michael, man. Let me look on it. Manley. I want to play part 2. I'm play part 2 of that. I have to play part 2 of that. To boost a star. And I'm tell you, I'm Bruce right. Because what them do, you run a country and you run and say you make it better, you from poverty to prosperity. Now you come and say 3 years time, I feel it after 9 years. A baby was born in 2016. How old they are now? How old those baby are? If you're 10, 2016, you can't vote now. 9 years plus, you're 19. So, you know, you leave some things under Andrew Honest. One of them school, yeah, from 0 to the school, you know, because you leave when you're 17. And Andrew Honest, I remember 100,000 at school kids that. Some of them will leave to 19. Some of them will turn police right now, 20. Them are baby when Andrew come in. 8, 9, 10, 11, 7. Do one of them age there. Yeah, when Andrew come in 2016, none of them they are young youth. Some of them have been bad. And yes, thousands of them. And right now, Andrew has suffered the world place and take people for idiot. One container line and packet can't work no more. If you have leader with integrity. The party, they know what they do, them they just tell them if step aside. If you have look, you know, integrity or something. But I mean, when you see people like Langmore, yeah. When you see people like Langmore come out and I talk about morals and I show a picture, it's like, I don't know, she do psychiatrists, but like she tell the people them for idiot. Because when you come out and you have a picture about show my leader, if you have integrity, it come like, you don't understand some of the world clipping, you don't understand some of the world file of this. I'm a bigger man for you too. And now with that, you know, we live through this. And we know what them do, and we have it. We have the world data and things. So it's embarrassing for you to run out and talk this good crap when you lead and have nothing at all about him. People are look down upon you as you are one of the biggest problem. You should have embarrassed. Although you say you wasn't a labor right. It wasn't a JLP in 2015. It come like you forgot what you talk about, you know. You understand? Them not have no integrity, man. And then they might try to reverse psychology where it's not working. It don't make no sense. See? These people dangerous. So then spread misinformation, disinformation, and just typically be alive. Be alive for them scheme. Now they tell them, say, yo, it don't make no sense. But go to Manley, so we know where we are going. I'm going to part 2. Volume 1. Now we just see a volume this. Hear this now. Watch this. Sir Manley, hear this.
Big doom. First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique. And the Labour Party of today is not the Labour Party of 30 years ago. It is now the yo-yo of the clique. The second strategy was propaganda. And they let loose upon Jamaicans the most vicious propaganda this country has ever seen.
Oh God, man. Let just stop that. You hear this? And I hit them around with right now at 2025. Michael thought this now. This is what? 1976. How much years that I with people are nearly 50 years ago this, you know? And then Andrew own is nearly half a century this. Nearly. This so far from half a century. And Andrew come back with him propaganda self. And I try to do the same way. And I tried one bag of bullshit. People are tired of them. They promise people prosperity when we mash up the thing and post off, go back and cry up on our knees. I go think this is documented. Me think as if you do a job, right? And me think if me come and get the job from you, me to do better. And me say me can do it better, you know, and me uplift the people. Them not for drive down in the mud. And then I pipe on the people. Them and say, then mash it up after a decade. It never work. Them have to stop this. But we play back this again. Some man they tell you how them stay and what them do. And then continue. See that?
The comrade leader then looked at the strategies of the clique.
What did the clique do? First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique. And the Labour Party of today is not the Labour Party of 30 years ago. It is now the yo-yo of the clique. The second strategy was propaganda. And they let loose upon Jamaica the most vicious propaganda this country has ever seen. You are bombarded day and night with every lie and falsehood.
You see, son, I know them a tell lie. You see, son, I know them no good. So when we have fight the lie, them and do facts checking now. This are like half a century ago. 1 year less half a century. And then the same lies and propaganda with them spread. Them want to live pan. No more of that. Facts check straight. Facts check. No more of this. Yeah? Lies and propaganda, and them sit down and Andrew own this with him at the lie thing. Like him sit down and study the Manley attack from behind the grave and all. I tell you what them do, you know. Yes? But if I hear the PMP come out with this thing, where they say, hey, JLP, that, and that, them just do them thing. And you notice the opposition and the government are two different parties completely. The opposition has spread this lies and propaganda rumor. If them are carrying with something, them rather carry a quote. And even the opposition leader, the prime minister and waiting, even though come out with this bag of tracing and with the lies and try to be a stumbling block like Andrew Owen is when they come out with Richard Azan. And it's a dark day. And him live upon the lies. I know as a prime minister, you come back with the same because not thinking like we not allow that in a brother. I go away, you go away. We'll expose you. I remember this is not RGM and JBC. We have one platform. I remember music for the brother. Me known by millions of people. So all of my artists, brother, them no matter you see me sit down here, so you know. Remember I pay a thumbs up, you know, but just come off a line with one of my brother just now. You see? Remember when we are chatting, you know? Remember we reach to people. Remember them just think about all of the veteran them run, man. You can't go around, man. I will go to parish too. Then I heard right, so we can't manage you now. But and listen, it don't make sense. I'm gonna tell you already, it don't make no sense. No care you want 2,000, 3,000 blackguards and minions. It not mean nothing to me. The truth comes straight. So the more you have, it expose you with lies. So the more you spend money, it not mean nothing to me because the truth comes straight and a fact checking we do. So if you have one, I say, but I try to spin a one, but we put it together to go showing up more as an A-class liar. Say them, I better you fire them. Them now have no use chair right now. Not with me still going there in a chair. Not working. We're not dangerous. Them dangerous, man. Continue.
And they watched to see if you would lose faith. And when you showed them in the by-elections of last year that you were now socialist conscious and aware and beginning the march on the road to building a socialist society, they realized the propaganda had failed. So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence. And the guns barked, and the fires raged, and they hoped that in the bark of the guns and the raging of the fire that you would lose faith and turn back. And you were meant to feel that we could not manage it, and that better you retreat. And then we put the guns and the fire under heavy management.
Never chat to them metaphors, you know. You put them under heavy management. And teach them manners. The man that chat to them metaphors in the same way, you know. And put it under heavy management. So them are born down, please. Them the born down even tied home too. Yes, man. Them lie to us, man, and shoot them, man. Yeah, tell you. Yeah? I tell you, because them want them step back. What them do again? These are the things that them do, and them still are continue now. We not allow Andrew Owens with no more like boy and to go where. That is not Prime Minister material. It's a goddamn disgrace. Him and the crab. The Chinese crab. Yes, Chinese crab. Yeah, Chinese truck. Continue.
And when they realized that had failed, they now came to the fourth and final assault against us. And that is the squeeze on the economy. The squeeze on the economy.
Him and film management and our economy, you know. Them start squeeze the economy. It's a come from them up there, so, you know, imperialism and, you know, upon a country, and then the country attack for Africa too. Need have the third world. You have Jamaica, you have a prime, but not just a prime minister. We just each up in a film thing where you can push around, where I reject you, imperialists. And say, no, we have to survive, and we in the third world, we have to survive, we have to reshift the wealth of the world. Because that is a cause the problem, and you're vexed with that man when they try to assassinate him 3 times. But Manley, come talk to rat race, who no bullet him. JP, you know, bullet the man, and then bullet the man. That's why they must even talk about the 70s. Them bullet bad Manley. See, I never PMP go shoot him, I JLP shoot him. Yeah, man. See? No, the speech you put in up, yes. Alan by that's who we are talking, man. Forever blessed. See? These are the things where them things make you humble and you feel it to your soul, and then you say, John, you know, so this party is a wicked party. With a charge, some of them would, they all want them for treason too, you know. Nobody never charge them for treason. Them shouldn't turn no minister. Me not believe in that. I don't believe in that. And then you allow them to brainwash enough more people and that foolishness. You have to stand up. Number one, you have to be patriotic. So when you say imperialism, fight the country, and then you have a party where siding because you want power and you sell out your country like that, it's not a good party. JLP is not a good party. And that's the truth. You don't sell your country like this. And like your man that takes some money, put in their pocket, the whole of the land, them enough people get back, you know, lease all and them thing there, you know. The big boys, them PSOJ was against it. You should like go Andrew that take the land and give them now and give them what they want and step and kill out the ghetto youth. I don't know for them people that vote for Andrew on this. I don't know how. Because you can't kill nobody for me and me come vote for you. Me and my friend them and my family will never happen. And then your boss, or you stand with the police. And by the way, when the police were going, I couldn't eat that. Remember, I found the people not kill out, see me. That's number one. And number two, if him stand with you, we don't have no problem right now as wait pan back pay money. I want to can't get it. I want to can't pay a bill. You have to back shit out of ag. And I say the word. Somebody say, nobody say, nobody say, we not back shit out of ag. I just say R. We not back shit out of ag. Capital R. Yes. With a double S at the end. Yes. Yes. Zane? Yes. Zane? For do what to survive. But him saying him back on to kill people pitney. And him run so much money to him bank account and I know no investigate him. We not joke at you know. We not house slave. Continue.
And right now, you understand me plainly. When you talk of economic sabotage, they will say to you, how do you prove it? But I will tell you what the answer is. A man who is asked to expand his business and willfully says, unless you bow to me, I will not expand it. Unless you turn back the progress, I will not expand my business. That man is also guilty of sabotage by willful non-cooperation. And there is plenty of that in Jamaica today.
You don't have to say nothing else. He'll tell you. Matter from the grave. Because them never like where Sherman do because them people they start own them own house. Who drive you. Remember you can't go to school and feed them picking and go now, you know. You know, bastard again, you know. And you fight a man like this. Andrew when it's come to about that day with him looking at us and say, hey, I truly know it hurt me, you know. Hey, as long as I sit down here, say, Andrew, may I expose you, you know. You two out of that. Yeah, and you're the lightest thing. You two out of that, you know, play with them man. If, you know, remember, I want to kill out the people. In the 1980, you know, over 1,000 other people, they want to kill, you know. No, really, them say 889. But, you know, you have some people where maybe them kill a lot of people. See? Them ready stance I want 889, like 900. We have put it over 1,000. See? You kill the people them for what? Forget power. Because CIA, when you look, you know, them are work with the PSOJ, CIA and Jamaica Labour Party to get out one man to turn back the progress of these own people. For them one benefit and everything. For them one benefit. Mike Henry, you have some people on Mike Henry tell me, point blank, you know, right side of Mike Henry, say, listen, after the election done, Mike Henry said, nobody never did that come to come up. We never tell you this, tell them that for that them fight and get freed and, you know, them do what them have to do. All these things are sin. Eh? You understand? Yeah. See? This thing are sins and humankind. And these people must charge for treason. This man no come and thief 1 cent. One. Them say man dead poor. And whether you are JLP, PMP, you have to know where you have a patriotism you have to deal with. You don't sell the country for your foreign power. You have to charge, you couldn't be American and sell America for foreign power. The man charge Canadian and nowhere else. You're Canadian, you have to stand up for Canada and put it first. You're America, you put America first. You can't be Jamaican and sell Jamaica. Eh? And then I try push Al Andrew owners, I try push the man name in a dirt. Destroy Jamaica. That people are idiot. Eh? In much country we say war and get up as I said before, Germany are the richest on the block. Yeah? Yeah. Why he didn't join up with him to make Jamaica better. But Paul Wilson, You remember, so some of them are going to play politics, you know. And in them younger days, I remember tell the truth with that too. In their younger days, they among some criminal and crooks in. So you know better. But remember, Bruce used to go on with something that's in Catherine, and them say him change. And the older you get, you get older and wiser too, you know. And when them see it, you know, him know it's wrong, and they might try to correct it, but they might try to do it in a little way, and him know the foolishness. That's why you see him come out and attack right now. I said, this man, no. And when you hear some people, well, people make mistake, ask them what kind of mistake for fight against imperialism. What the mistake will make? Tell me what the mistake Commander make. Commander make a mistake, that's although you might hear him say mistake, you know. You must say fight against America, that's the mistake. But to the PSOJ, that wasn't a mistake. For fight with I can't tell about Cuba, you know. Can't say, no, I shouldn't be no friend with Cuba, that's a mistake, we can be an idiot. Commander come out and say, you can't tell me if you have a neighbor. I'm a neighbor, you know. I'm UBEX with a neighbor, you know what, because Batista, we was a dictator. He did leave the American company, them could have run and everything. But no, that out of this, and you remember the lack of Castro before. Castro come over to him and Castro book back. So if me talk to Castro, what kind of mistake? I must talk to my neighbor because you have a big country, a big continent, we surrounded by water. And your neighbor say, hey, I come and build 2 schools for you. And you say, let me teach you the tourism. You're not supposed to go and dictate to me if you tell me if you go deal with my neighbor. I don't believe in that. Me right now, when I sit down here, so I believe in that every man is a man. I don't believe you if you dictate to me. I don't believe in that. I know. I don't believe in that. I believe if you have your own destiny, man. See? So it couldn't be a mistake. Tell me what, how is just a mistake? Let me ask them. How is just a mistake? The 40 hours a week work a mistake? Do one of them think? Let me play look more at this. And let me ask you if them are a mistake. Let me go down here, so.
Understand, comrades, if the price of their expanding the business is to turn back the progress and to betray the people and betray the masses, that is a price we will never pay. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. But let them understand, we ask for the cooperation.
I did that way, Karma, I did that way. Ima Bosina, Burkina Faso, a Michael Mandy now. And a Michael Mandy, him just come man, a 30-year-old man, him just do something but Michael said. So that we are wrong. Him, the Barbados Prime Minister, a Michael Mandy now in a female way. So Michael Mandy said this. Yes. Then, Lindell, so him, away must like what Michael, but Michael even go far, Michael said it. Even Africa can fight for them down there. Him do it. Yes. So that was a trouble in the world. Remember, you know, black people under pressure in the state in the 60s and 70s. When Michael a fight, Michael tell us, listen me, the ultimate leper of South Africa with apartheid, and you leave them. And you're busy about me. I gone this, I go mash up other people, but the ultimate leper, you leave him in South Africa. Can't work. They might hate him for that. So the more you study about Michael Mann, you understand what they are doing. You know? So anybody use politics around with Michael Mann, we and them can't be friends. You know? Let me just tell them straight. Yes. Coming right from wrong. We live through this. Through the 70s, and we live through another time. So, and no care where you want to come say, well, you make me, what kind of mistake? So maybe just ask, you know, come I'm not correct, you know, no can't push nothing around here, you know. Continue.
But understand, if they will not cooperate, the socialist movement will find other ways to run the industries. Look at what we have lived through. In 1973, we begun to feel the lash of world inflation. The prices for the wheat that you take to make the flour and use the flour to make the bread and the dumpling. All of a sudden, the price go up 5 times. We couldn't do nothing about it except prepare to change the world in time.
Hold on, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? We can't do nothing about that except to change the world. Now, a little country is adapt to the world. And you are saying you want to change the world? Yeah. You say you want to change the world? Them are gonna fight you. Them are gonna fight you. You little boy, you tell her what? Them are gonna fight you. Eh? You say we can't want to change the world. It can't run like this. Greatest thing. May I hear your wings?
The oil prices, one lick, raised 4 times.
And you're right, you can't stop it. If them raise 1973, the oil prices go 1 lick 4 times, raise your gun about 4 times. Him can't do nothing. But when you put a little thing on the backside, them say, oh, he must style because backside to make rocket and warship. And them, and why get rid of me? When want to control backside? It just appear right for the backside. You understand? Now, but when you say achievement, you have to tell the people them what kind of achievement do Donovan. And your own is achievement. You talk about him riches, him house, and him doctor. I want him sit down around there, so you see everything push up on him. Yeah. Yeah. You see me I say? Now, me see it already, you know, but me soon go talk about that wings. Yeah, soon go talk about that, yeah? Me see it, man. Continue.
This little country paying out $160 million a year now, more, to buy the same oil. And without the oil, you don't turn on a light. You don't run a truck. You don't start a tractor. You don't move one thing in Jamaica. Them liquors.
Hold on the sermon. I want to go sermon, you know. When him attack, him break on the thing and tell you. And like Andrew one is fly out now and he don't know what going on and he just do what he want and cut 2 ribbon. That man you gather you right there and him tell you what he gonna do. You know what he gonna do with all respect. And him explain down the thing to you and see documented there, you know. This is how him deal with people. Now, he might document this. And I tell them I talk because of them I find him. And him, you notice him gonna tell you how the world I run and what have you. Him not depend, boy, Andrew one is do. He might tell you where the imperialists them are going with. He might tell you the whole thing I run and he might explain it out to you what them are do. Continue.
$160 million one time. All we could do is take it. They talk about efficiency. They talk about who can manage the economy. If they had been in power when those things hit us, nothing could have saved us.
Look at them won't have no money. They won't get 25,000 from the 25 million from the backside. They move it to 200 million and over. 8 times the amount. You couldn't see if them in a power for 2. Remember them come out 72. Yes.
The only thing that saved Jamaica at that time was one thing that this government did.
Yeah.
And that we alone could do. Because we alone were willing to fight imperialism. Yeah. We alone were willing to fight the multinational corporations. Yeah. We alone were willing to mobilize the bauxite producers of the world. We alone were willing to fight as leaders of the third world.
Leaders of the third world, you talk about. Can you imagine no country bigger than this, man? I'm not going to fight for equal right in the world. Leaders of the third world. So, he not do nothing wrong, yes. And in the fight for us, him alone, he want to just trickle down. That means everybody will benefit. We black people worldwide and other third world country nation will benefit too, you know. Can I say it wrong? And me, I say it wrong right now, it's wrong. Yeah. You understand? And they still own this. I come call up man the name in their mouth. Into what other. Continue.
And the thing that saved Jamaica was the bauxite levy. The bauxite levy, which was the use of the sovereign power of a third world nation to put multinational corporations under heavy manners.
At them. At the backside levy same way. And you put multinational corporation under heavy manners. Metaphors again. See? There was no mistake. So, oh, mistake, it was no mistake. You understand? Where you must stand up for your country. You could have over 200 tons of bauxite and you would just get chup and seat and them can't take it and build everything and sell you back all kind of things that you don't get nothing for it. Yeah? Yeah, you understand? It's bad, man. Yeah, Rosalie. Continue.
And that saved us for a couple of years. But then the next blow that came was the blow of the world recession. Because of the crisis in international capitalism, the bauxite market was way down. The sugar price was way down. We took a blow this year alone of the loss of $60 million of revenue, not for our fault, but because of yet another crisis in international capitalism. And we were the victims. The sugar price collapsed as usual, left us losing $25 million of revenue. You talk about management. If we had not the bauxite levies to protect us, even when the production was down, Jamaica would have been bankrupt 2 years ago. And when those things hit us, comrades, you tell me what you would have us do. I remember when I went around Jamaica to you in your tens of thousands.
You went though, when he make decision, and I like Andrew Honest, come and shake him hand to, you know. Nice and this, yes. And no for who know band when him come through, he must shake your hand to man, everything. Him come and talk to you, know, going on every little village, every little street, every little thing, go right through Jamaica. And him explain what am I doing, you know. Yeah, do him come and explain. Him not just get up like I go like Andrew just get up and just go and charge people much money for mass and then you're shop a labor right and you know ignorant and a kill out the ghetto youth them. Him say them are kids, them children them. You never hear nothing no program a man that kill out children. 17-year-old, 15, and I try rather them and give them 15 years and thing. Not him. He might teach you a skill, no idle and you understand? Because they're the future of the country. And when they come with these kind of dirty things, and some people are backing because they don't understand this. They understand till the state can start killing for them nephew and niece and them brother and them own and themselves. Continue.
In every parish of Jamaica, and I explained the economic crisis to you.
True.
I told you the blow that this little country that had suffered so much before was being asked to endure again. And I remember we put the choice to you and I, we talked about it together. And I said the choice was simple. We can either look at thousands of children and put them back out. We can take all the schools that are building and stop building them
We are building of school.
We can take every feeder road that is being cut for a farmer.
We are
And
encouraging the farmer there. Make Andrew tell about no road, no belong no this and that. That is bullshit. The man do this thing and now I'm going to document it. You know him say every feet away the country can't give them land to him. Give them farmland. Because when they put what people them for work. You hear me tell about just hear some of the things them when him do. When I tell the same could have stop and them I say no. Just listen. Him come to you and ask you, you know. Him ask you because him work off of where you are said. Power to the people. So the people them they really have the power. So him come, him just stay there. And I like say I go one dance shit. Him come and him talk to you, yes, so go over this, over this, over this, so. And you want us and explain it. And only tell him what to do and him do it. Yeah? Listen what him do.
And put them back out. We can take all the schools that are building and stop building them. We can take every feeder road that is being cut for a farmer and tell the farmer, cut. We said we can take the nutrition programs that are bringing food to thousands of mothers for the first time at last. And then we can stop it, we can cancel it, because world conditions have us in hard times. But I was proud of you, my comrades. In every meeting that I went to, in Port Antonio, Port Maria, Mandeville, Montego Bay, Sablama, Mapen, Santa Cruz, Black River, Spanish Town, all over Jamaica, you came back to your movement with one voice. And you said, no turning back. No turning back. And you charge us to go another way, which was to say, keep the children in their schools. Keep the baby milk moving to the mothers. Keep the houses building. And ask those that can pay more taxes to pay more. You said, let the nation sacrifice so that the majority may be saved. And I say, God bless you. Trust the masses every time. Trust the masses every time. And so we put on the taxes, not rudely, not in bad temper. We put them on with apology, with courtesy, with explanation. And every Jamaican that cares for this land more than for himself said, you are right, and said, right on. But the clique, oh no, oh no, there was a weeping and a wailing and a gnashing of teeth. Some of them are holler, some are ball. And the clique suddenly became like a collection of chichibud. Because we went to them. We went to the private sector and we said, in the face of this fantastic pressure, help us now out of love of country. And we said, produce now as you have never produced before. We said, produce now as you have never produced before. Because our nation is in a crisis that is not of Jamaica's making. And I say it for some, they have produced as never before. And I say hail to those producers that have produced as never before. But there was another part, the clique, that even though we gave practical, realistic incentives, a whole package of incentives to show that it was more than rhetoric, that it was a real and concrete appeal to produce. They said no. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop talking of socialism. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop having a foreign policy. They said the only way we will produce is if you break your friendship with Cuba. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop meddling in Southern Africa. They said the only way we will produce is if you turn it all back. And when you deliver the people to us, again as we had them before, then we will produce. They go around Jamaica and they say to the people, if you abandon socialism, if you forget equality, if you forget justice, if you forget the struggle of the poor of the world, if you turn your eyes inward while our black brothers are killed and murdered in Soweto, if you make us feel that we, the clique, are in charge again, we will produce. We will open the money bags. And I say to them, the masses of Jamaica are not for sale. The masses of Jamaica are not for sale. Table. And I say Jamaica is at the point of decision now. We watch how certain sources abroad try to smash up our tourist trade by writing vicious articles about us.
And the New York Times, I remember I capture a lot of things. And the Gleaner too, you know, right? Vicious article and things. These are propaganda. Him know. And yesterday him say, it's documented there. Him document everything with them going with. Them know. Documented. See that?
And we wonder whose hand is manipulating the strings. Here is nobody's hand. They tell me nobody does it. They tell me the whole thing happened by accident. I don't believe it. Because when I look inside Jamaica, there are people with a motive to turn us back. And some of the articles about Jamaica are procured from inside Jamaica.
There's an article now in the New York Times, I tell you. You hear him say the article them from inside Jamaica, some of the articles. So these are the sabotage. You never do nothing wrong. If you come on other government and you come and consult with the people, then you put the right in, you cut the road them for the farmer. You see a vertical road where here Andrew no fix. And that's on the road never built. In my garage. Man, they build the road then. Him don't even know. You see them going on politics and him now just run out and say, well, he must say, I say, listen me, never database. Don't come and chat the foolish shit. I embarrass you, you know. Stop it. And who your task force and them lies, be tired of that. Yeah, I mean understand this school. So all I'm gonna do is facts check you. Yes, and show it to the people there. Yes, man, they have to go around and do this. We can't just stay right here and do it. You understand? This for stop. Them for stop. Them destroy the place. So man, them salute us up. 100. Please.
And when I look outside, there are those with a motive to put us in our place and teach us our manners and tell us who are we to believe that we can tell a bauxite company what taxation to pay. Who are we? Who are we to stand behind Cuba when she goes to the liberation of Angola by the defeat of the fascists and apartheid troops of South Africa? And they say, who are we Poor little Jamaica, who are we to mix up in all that? Well, I will tell you who we are. We are Jamaicans, and we little, we shallow. And having told you who we are, I will tell you why. Because we know that for 300 years we have lived under that system, and all we got was slavery. And when we didn't get slavery, we got bad sugar prices. And when we weren't getting bad sugar prices, we were getting hovels to raise our children. We know what that system has meant for us. We know what the masses got when the bauxite buildings were being built in Jamaica. They got nothing. And we are not for sale. We are not for sale. And tell them, anytime they are willing to deal with an honorable Jamaica based on principle, sovereignty, pride and dignity, then we will talk the investment of the money. But if we are to return to our knees, they can keep the money, we will find another way. And my friends, you're in for a tough time. But this year, for the first time, the Jamaican people have learned the difference between suffering and struggle. Every worker knows, the workers that used to walk the picket line with me, that took the tear gas together, that were arrested together, that lay down and block the streets of Kingston together. When the conditions are bad, you suffer. And if sometimes you have to go on strike, you suffer even more. But you suffer for a cause. And when you suffer for a cause, that is not suffering, it is struggle. I want you to say that word with me. Struggle. 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 Every worker that has ever had to go hungry on a picket line knows what it is to struggle. And when he has won his strike, then the suffering is over and he enters a new pasture of joy and principle. And they're making us suffer now. But what they did not realize is that the masses would show the capacity to struggle. I tell you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. God bless you. God bless you. No power can turn you back once you learn to struggle.
Yeah, put Robert Brown, you put it the wrong way. Manley, you never have an Abraham tour. Abraham tour, maybe just take something off a man then do it. So you have a Michael Manley in an Abraham tour. So you never want to have an Abraham tour. You have a Michael Manley. That just 30 Abraham and my son, you know, man. So I'm my son, man. So him know that take off for Michael Manley, brother. When you don't spin it around, no man, think, no man. Then man, this when I played nearly 50 years ago, and not just 30 years. You might like one of my son. Saying? So this is what a man, and a man, he might fight in Africa for free Africa too. And I do something, not just with Jamaica this. He might do wider thing than Tory. We are looked down in what Tory are doing now, but him did the wider things. For the third world, he does have third world. For even film country too. So this a man, the man the more have a more impact out there, you know, brother. A man did this at Jamaica, you know. So now once was at Abraham Tory, no, this is Michael Manley. Abraham Tory coming like a Michael Manley now. But Michael Manley stretch it out and touch even Africa and them places. So yeah, continue.
And comrades, when the time comes, we know where we going.
Listen, the things them when put in, when they must say no, we are going now. Look how much thing him bringing us at this 76. Just listen the amount of thing him bringing. Andrew Wallace can't do this. Andrew Wallace don't come eggs up yourself. Your house is a beacon for show the people them say you know work, but you can't build a big house. Like that. I remember you going this way. Remember you never had a job, you was no businessman. You know, buy with gold spoon, but right now you have much shell company. People want to face the facts. I can't have him about Prime Minister better. No. No two way about it. Play.
And we will remember then the basic schools that we built because we know where we are going.
Just some of the things that we built and some of the things we do. Yeah, so we will remember the basic school that we built. And build them up and do the one of these things. And do them. And do the work. Yeah.
We will remember the daycare centers that we are building because we know where we are going. The National Youth Service that we have started because we know where we are going. The Pioneer Corps that is launching because we know where we are going. Jamal and literacy and into the light for the masses because we know where we are going. And we are going that place. They believe. They believe. They believe. Bless their craven little heart. They believe that we are going without the middle class. But they are wrong. Look about you. 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 My comrades, there is now equal pay for equal work because we know where we are going. We have a minimum wage law now because we know where we are going.
Yeah, one time, them guys that could have catch you on your work, and for your work, $40 and give $5, I can't tell them no. So that's why man did come in with minimum wage and change up all of this. These are just some of the things that might tell you right yourself. In a 76 way in bringing in. Remember, you come in 72 and these are 4 years. And you're in a 9, him can't point out nothing like this. And it's beneficial to people right now. That's why him have to say, we raise the minimum wage. The minimum wage itself, Michael man, they bring it in. It's for weird more now to where all the money stay, but me say even that, a man could have pay you anything and not pay you at all. Man, they say cannot work like this. Can't work. So the things them are work when people are benefit off right now him, and then them come back in 89 to 92, and then parties go back when they start about that day. But you live off of the same thing with the people them said. You can't show me not where you said brother. You point out all the highway, a parties start highway. The Percal road them, the farmer road them, a man they do it. Give them the land too, cause I'm selling them on mountainside. You make them come down and build them place. And give them land lease. Say, continue. Just hear some of the things them in this. I stay them, I remember up in a 76%. Ram it up in. Yes. Them not going to arena, them have to go over to the stadium because too much people. Yeah, continue. And you see them have use CIA and they use CIA them and thing and shoot Bob Marley and try to assassinate him and do all kind of things. The man they dip on the right path for our country. But our people, them go still have some people that like what Andrew tried to them now. Andrew that could have gone on my head. You mad? When me see much people hungry and when me look at them house alone, I just him and him wife and 2 youth. Now people have 10 youth. But them not live nowhere. Can't find food. Him too gluttonous. Going at this for line packet. You going at this to serve the country to make it better. But him going at this when you look the one of them hey, count up the one of them in a Jamaica Labour Party right now. So much of them rich. And check them back down if them did have anything. Them not going there with nothing. And by from 2016, I can tie rich too, Andrew Wheatley, I just check my them back. I know one Andrew Wheatley go to school and think they never have nothing. The amount of gas station them have and them thing that's unbelievable. The man them going to go line, them pack it and still at chat and wanna listen to them. When I eat that I wanna suffer, make them a go on a $5 grand and plate of food. Politician can't around put me in a. More than that, man, around put me in, man. Have respect, put respect for my name. Read man the eyes. Continue play.
We have compulsory recognition of trade unions now because
Recognition of trade union because they never even have that. You see much thing him though, but we didn't even talk about it, nothing them because they never recognize trade. Then you have to get tear gas and run away. You hear this?
know where we are going. We have real protection for workers now because
They never have protection for workers neither. But there's enough thing him doing, we didn't even realize I him do it.
we have a family court for mothers now because
Family court for mothers. You know, some man go get to man pregnant and you know, look boy, you're picking them and you're gone, there's something in your family court. You have to look boy, your children. Nah, work. It might be for mothers, he himself for mothers. You have some man, them leave the belly and go and this and them they work this. But you have your youth, them. You feel, man, a little you and I suffer and I grow up and suffer, can't read Bible, nothing to go to school. You know good. You know good. You have to be real fathers, man. And they turn super granddad, man. See, we believe in our morals, yeah? Continue.
there is status for children now because we are having worker participation in the industry now because and community councils now because
Community council, that keep them crying. Community council. You have the elders, them have community council. They can deal with community counseling. We don't have them things again. We don't have them. We don't have them. Nothing. We don't have nothing. I remember them time, you know, we have frail care, we have dentists free. Ask for them there, I know them I talk about that, they will have dentists free. But somebody want to tell you something, I know you live through this. I tell you said that was that the Andrew one is. The man asked this man. Yes.
and rent tribunals now because
Tribunal. I'm carry team too. Don't tell us enough things when carry you never realize. And this was 4 years. This is 76, you know. So you come in 72 and 76 when I talk. You hear what of them things I talk about? What bill, this, that, clinic, this, that. You might tell enough things, don't it? Eh? Daycare, you know, the land them were the road them were cut up. If you continue build the home them, him said the whole of these things. Continue.
and community health aids now because and national housing trust now because and sites and services.
You went to National Housing Trust. See? He might take the whole of these things. This is why Andrew one is a live pan. See? National Housing Trust, the whole of these things. The main place right now where we are live, where we have to use every day. You don't even know something bring them in, don't it? Andrew don't have no respect.
Participation in the industry now because and community councils now because and rent tribunals now because and community health aids now because and national housing trust now because and sites and services housing now because and roll back of
Well, and site and services housing. And it does nothing else because you have site and services housing. Can you have some house where you get like up on the bill in the 70s where I just one wall and then you have a bill with them man over. Or can we have one up the two? You know? One over there, so one over there. I remember whether them work on that in my father. See, in a front part and the bill. The time them place is not bad or nothing. See? Just one wall, so then you have a bill your house, you design and build where you have bill. All that them come with, you know. Easy thing, you know. Nice. So you see none of the build up, I saw it build up. So the pattern and the build up. Just one wall over here, so next man thing, and you see where the bathroom there, they just get that, and then you have to build your house now when you build it. Scratch. Design and build your house and do your thing. See? Man, I do some great things, you know. Yes. And you come compare and attack bullshit at the PR. We know the PR. We live through the real life. Here? Yes. Come true.
Rent now because to the workers' housing now because
the house them with the sugar worker place, the sugar workers housing. You see different housing, sugar workers housing in between. Never one never know, don't it?
The school feeding program now because
feeding program. No. See? So although they must have this and that, you can't. You go to school and you were hungry. Oh, I forgot school. You make sure you have to go to school. So you never have them kind of badness here where you see right now. You understand? And then people, the extra dunce and all, and I think you have to have respect. Yeah. Yeah. You see me I say? Yeah, man. One wall. Yeah, man. And a bathroom. The bathroom, yes. Oh, you know, all right. So you know what I talk about. A one wall and just the bathroom, yes, sir. Yes. And then you build it up and design your thing. Yes. You see? All right. So you know, if you up there, so you will know Lammy. Lammy must be dead now, don't it? In the near to stay them. Because we have a house near to stay them, you know. Side of million of them, there's a million of them over that side. The Ennis, million of them, they right there, so. Yeah, Lammy have a shop right up there, so. See? Yes. That's the upper top part and then the building, so. See? And brother did hang himself, don't it? A brother did hang himself. But at camp wall, it's like I would like the sign at the front, the sign. Don't it? And it's a long time, you know. He gained himself, you know, one of them, you know. Yes, man. You see? So we know the whole place, but we have the little, what we call them now. But for the little one, they carry the material and the man. Lammy dead. Or him relative live there, all right? No, Lammy long time, man. From out east. Lammy dead, yeah, man. You see him? Yeah, man. So Lammy dead right there, so no, Lammy must dead by this. Brother himself, don't it? Yes. All right, stay tight. So stay tight, you never know, so me there right there, so don't it? You're frightened now, I can't call people by them name. Me tell them to watch me, you know, because I'm everywhere, you know. Me are the win. Yes. Yeah, me tell you something, I the win, man. No, man. And in the future, I can't call out some name where, yeah, man. Let me have a big shot, they say, good. Yeah. You understand? So, you see it? Any Sunday, man, they live there, so. Million of them, they live right in front of me, there, so there, so. Better himself, yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. We know the place, man. Yes, man. See? Our place, you know. Me tell you, say, we're there all over the place. When the place, I build up the man. I build up our part, the sun and thing, the sex speed. You see? Yeah, man. Continue play.
nutrition for pregnant women now because old age pensions by the 30,000 now because
old age pension 30,000.
Rural electrification now because
rural electrification come from. Let me just play it back. Let me tell you, we have to go to the collider thing now. I'm start this to man. Yeah. Yeah. I just put up in your all right, that's nothing stay tight. You know it already. Look at
a national housing trust now because and sites and services housing now because and rollback of rent now because to the workers housing now because the school feeding program now because nutrition for pregnant women now because old age pensions by the 30,000 now because rural electrification now because feeder road for farmers now because.
All right, let me stop it. I want to hear it for a second. The political road them for farmers and import them. Do one of them farm road that you say I him do it. Critical road for farmers I him do it. Rural electrification where you them around up and down and pose up. I'm doing all of these things. So you know it will just continue, but I him do it. I'm cut the road, them having Andrew. Whoa, we don't build road. And this and that, who build the road, them a Manley. Yes. And then PJ come here highway and them thing that Mama P continue. I'll be a bullshit Andrew talk still, you know. I mean, I know some people listen to him and follow him. I don't know. Because him not really know, you know. He coming like a dog for father-in-law, come tell a 102-year-old lie. PMP and JLP and PMP, Norman man, they send Marcus Garvey to prison to backside. You can't fly with that somewhere else. Because the feds released that. I have the whole thing with the Fed release. I remember 1923, 102 years ago, Marcus Garvey, they are prison at the state. For mail fraud. Then dip him in November, around the 18th of November, 1927. Him leave for UK, 1935. PMP farm in 1938, 3 years after that. He died 1940. Never come back. He never come back and mix up in none of them party. So when you spread a rumor and then other people pick it. Let me tell you, that's why my master on rumors and lies. If somebody take up a rumor and run with the rumor and you love it, sometimes you do a foot and hand and like turn a human being now and you hear people repeat it. You should do better and do them more research. Me can't say so. I have to do my research because me not gonna make you make me do tabloid and run up and down with tabloid. Not gonna do it. So enough people run up and down with fast food. Well, JLP love do that because you see him tell about the clique and the propaganda. Them love do it. Yeah. Him say no, a matter of fact, Sir Manley come and tell you, Yes. Non-Jamaican must own the land, Him do that, take that and them thing that at them, So them have a fight him. Because you, if you're born a foreign boy, you remember you're Jamaican by descent, you can own land. But non-Jamaican, so you couldn't have them, have the whole of them hotel and them all hold the land and things. Jamaican have to own that. You may be having something with them, because that become a bit of rock. Them not like that. They don't like it. You understand? They don't like it. Continue.
Better farm prices now because microdams built by our Cuban friends now because
microdam. Well, look when the use of the microdam there. The dam there. Microdam. Built by our Cuban friends. So you know what Cuban did there do. Cuban never that build like Seattle come and say a Marxist and camp Cuba that they are built when a school and microdam and daycare centers and these things and repair hospital. What a man wicked. It's documented, Continue.
project land lease now because
4 years. And the one is 4 years. The man take 4 years and put in the one of them in play. 4 years. 4 years. Can play again?
and National Housing Trust now because and Sites and Services Housing now because and rollback of rent now because Sugar Workers Housing now because the school feeding program now because nutrition for pregnant women now because old age pensions by the 30,000 now because rural electrification now because feeder roads for farmers now because better farm prices now because microdams built by our Cuban friends now because project land lease now because sugar workers cooperatives now because bauxite lands returned to Jamaica now because the bauxite levy now because the International Bauxite Association now because majority ownership in bauxite companies now because the joint ventures with Mexico now because The national shipping line now for the first time at last because
national shipping line. No, for one never knows him coming with national shipping line too. You see, when you come in, nobody talk about it. We have national shipping line.
a third world foreign policy now, that trade union of the poor.
Third world foreign policy.
Because we know where we are going. We are creating a new man. We have begun the building of socialist man. We are working towards the day when there will be no more masters and no more servants, but only one together in the Lord. And we are learning now to go not upon our knees, but as true, sovereign, human, dignified human beings. Because
I'm gonna come back here, so this touch me, you know. We have no more masters. They want to live equal, you know. Yeah. And at this them fight. For want to keep you down. And people have followed JLP and do shit same way. Yeah? But born as free human being. Born come see enough for we now, you know, I'll come out of them slave and hear about your great granny and your grandpeople them, and when slave will come out and see, and then you know I act like you're a slave, see me now work for them.
old age pensions by the 30,000 now because
Yes.
bauxite lands returned to Jamaica now because the bauxite levy now because the International Bauxite Association now because majority ownership in bauxite companies now because the joint ventures with Mexico now because the national shipping line now for the first time at last because a third world foreign policy now, that trade union of the poor, because we know where we are going. We are creating a new man. We have begun the building of socialist man. We are working towards the day when there will be no more masters and no more servants, but only one together in the Lord. And we are learning now to go not upon our knees, but as true, sovereign, human, dignified human beings, because we know where we are going. Be disciplined, be worthy, in the name of every child in every hovel, anywhere in Jamaica or in the world, in the name of every black man working out his days in the indignity of his servitude in Southern Africa, in the name of every mother whose heart is an agony as she gazes upon her baby and asks, "What is there for you, my little one?" In the name of every Jamaican who cares for justice, in the name of every youth who has died, in the name of Sam Shah, in the name of Paul Bogle, in the name of George William Gordon, in the name of Marcus Garvey, in the name of Norman Manley, in the name of every victim that ever lived, in the name of every martyr that ever died, we will not fail, we shall overcome.
I know, say I go. That John, no, that touched me, you know. But no, Andrew, only for one, but Andrew do when Andrew come with him shit, you know. I talk about dark days and all kind of things. This man, you so much thing him carrying? 4 years. That time first 4 years. First 4 years. It's a 76. Not 80, 76. The whole of that. And more. Eh? Police you come there and the whole of them. Remember I'm carrying more, you know. But you know, you might kill out the youth, them and all kind of things. That's not joke me I make. That's what I can't do tabloid. Me couldn't be one of them who spin things and turn a clique, boy. I mean, I like them, you know. Them evil, you know. When you have people like this, will build up a country. Yes? I remember, you know, the whole of that time I tell you I work, you know. Meanwhile, them a fight against him, and none of them are not stopping the people. None not stop. Country still a bill. And you tell me say that there, country still a bill. Yes? Yeah, the country, stay tight. In the 70s, we are bill over this, over what we just talk about. Lammy and the one of them come. Because everybody have to build up them thing. One ball, one the bathroom thing, you have to build up them house, they will build up them. See? Nothing no stop. School no lockdown, nothing at all. Nothing at all. You know what Siago say yourself? Siago and I'm looking at yourself. Siago come out. This is how them do propagandas and lie. Now I'll show you Siaga. I'm making you a Siago say yourself. That I go on, you know, let me show you something. Siago. Why you a Siago say yourself, you know? Manley and Siago. I'm making you a Siago say yourself. Siago say, I build them a bill. I make you a Siago say, Manley for the poor. Yeah, Manley speech. 1973, well on the Manley, yeah. And the one is all right. Let me see this. I can play out something with Siago say, yeah, so. It's a stadium. It's a normal. You Manley said for the poor now. I remember now.
Hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor, and I have no apologies to history. You walk.
Just hear what I'm saying. Hear this.
Labourites, hear me! I have altered the balance of power in Jamaica in favor of the black and the poor, and I have no apologies to history. You walk with a pride today you never had before because of my work, and nothing will turn that back in Jamaican history. Nothing will turn it back. Nothing will turn it back.
So them not bring about white this and that to me. Them man stand up for Africa when not for our black people sell out. Stand up for Jamaica when not for them sell out. And them sell out. Yeah? Me no want to hear them. Me burn them. Nobody, I mean, I'm not chatting. They say if you not chat them righteousness to me, I don't want to hear it. And you want to say the light, hey, him to go away. Him dangerous. I'm sure where Eddie did say so. This is where, look on a liar. Remember, you know, the road, them are build and everything are building up. Cuba did that work and I build up the dam, them, the one of the thing, them, my micro dam, the school, them and everything, right? You were Eddie say I was right, that's all. Listen this. Listen the liar.
The opposite view contended that Manley's ultimate aim is to take Jamaica into the Cuban orbit and to transform the society into a Cuban-type society. They have, in fact, implemented many of the types of institutions that are necessary for the transformation.
What sort of thing?
Training programs. We have, for instance, some 1,000 Jamaican youths that have now been trained in Cuba under a program that has come to be known as the Brigadista program, because the purpose of the program is to set up Marxist-Leninist brigades to return to Jamaica to indoctrinate the peasant people and the working class people.
The relationship with Cuba arises partly because Cuba is...
That was a lie. Can you see, I'm Cuba doctor, them just today, you know, Cuba, Jamaica, and them always are helping. Show me one building where him said them build up to indoctrinate people and all kind of things. You don't send 1,000 when Cuba done already in Jamaica, you know, are working. Them in there working. You know. Jose Marti, GC Foster College, them micro dam there, the one of them, enough of them think that them are work on it. Enough of the thing them are work on it. And you can't show me one of these kind of camp with them set up in Jamaica, but this is all liberal lie. And you continue with these lies. Sir Manley.
Our closest neighbor, partly because Jamaica has always had
a
friendship that is traditional, really. With Cuba, it goes back into the 19th century. We find that we both share a deep commitment to the liberation process. We take a similar view of, we took a similar view of Nicaragua. We take a similar view of South Africa. We took a similar view of Ian Smith.
Do you take a similar view of America?
No, I don't think we take a similar view of America. I think they have, of course, a very unusual and painful experience.
Do you think that your support of Dr. Castro and a certain number of his causes, that having Cubans here has helped to antagonize the United States towards Jamaica?
Well, first of all, I've never supported Dr. Castro and his causes. I have discovered points where we have similar causes. We share causes. I don't support his causes, nor he mine for that matter. But that the relationship has contributed to ending the cause of strain with the United States, of that there's no question. It's a matter of principle.
Why did you do it? I mean,
because it is a matter of principle. Because to me it is an absolute matter of principle, and it isn't negotiable, and it will never be, no matter what price is paid. It is not negotiable for me to believe that a small country has to determine its policy by reference to what some powerful neighbor feels.
That is all I can say. The international community has been run by the big powers for hundreds of years, and where are we? Where are we?
upsetting Jamaica's powerful neighbour seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it. Before Manley came to power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies. The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else. The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year. After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later, Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and, we believe, historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry. It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources. But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Let's remember that wherever imperialism works, the people must unite to defeat it.
Yes.
In the eyes of some Americans, Manley had also threatened the security of the United States. Aluminium is used to build warplanes and rockets, and control of bauxite now lies outside America.
Yeah, when it was built, and like outside, and you see the scandal and propaganda, we know about it. And only I try to use that, we're using that 2016 and 2020. And then they destroy honest, destroy England, they destroy Jamaica, honest. And then destroy the party. The party too, you know, but in England, they destroy Jamaica. Yes. See? So me hear Bruce come out and I thought, you know, hear some people, well, they make mistake. It's about a mistake. If you take the backside, no, I hear one with a mistake. You need to be on the right track. We do a propaganda and thing, you can't move Manley, you know. So them a try it, them try it with Porsche similar. And Andrew now I run back with it when I said him should have charged. And I just charge for treason, but too much money missing and Andrew on this administration now. This is not about you doing your trouble, Zion and them thing there again. You have to hold them accountable and Andrew for moving up. Let me show you something now. Them a go around and them a mark up board about Ombudsman. Me I gotta show you something fast now. Coming I want big mama up on my screen, but me put it on it because you were chucker say. The Ombudsman, if you Google Ombudsman, supposed to be an internet I think the independent office. Them change that. Them put it one place and I know him himself you know what the Ombudsman. Yeah? Yeah, you understand? Look on this. Look on this. Saying? See? No, Cole. Remember say when him come back around to 1928, 29 and farm that and him never push that. Him going to council. So him think never big like that. That a Marcus. People for know. You have to have the history of the thing. And him going to the council and him leave from 1935. Him leave before the party, before PMP and JLV farm here. In 1938, PMP farm a party there. And Buster come back in 1934, have an office, then them start, you know, giant. Buster was a PMP, you know. He leave PMP and join and farm a P and JLP in around 1943, somewhere there, so. Yes. So, you know, but Marcus dead already when JLP farm. You know, and like 2 years after PMP farm, I had him dead 1940 in UK. So we have to know the history more that some people are mix up that and them thing. But like leave it on a history level. So never far. I remember the PMP, the party them never run. Him dead from 1940. And party we never get independence in 62. So the party them really are run, you know. You understand? Saying we have a first minister and then Norman been first minister around 54. Buster was the first minister first, and then Norman win, and then Norman win be the first premier in a 59, and then it come over back, you know, you understand? Yeah. He mean to there, yeah. But them do the Manley. But not him alone, but look at Albert C. When you look pan down, just look pan Venezuela, no, man. Remember the man them that try to move in front of your face, you know? Them definitely did that try to move in front of your face. But I thought, yeah, well, you have people inside that try to assassinate that man and I do all kind of little things there, so, you know. So the young man there in Africa right now, them are try all the other day, them face assassination attempt again. Man, they come said some things and run the third world and take back a bauxite and said, non-Jamaican must own my land. And them not do it in an arrogant way. Him teach us and show you say you have a little place, build it up. Make sure you can self-reliance are the greatest thing. And them open MC too, you know. And the one of them thing there, you know. Yes, man, do the one of them thing there too, man. Make you look pan Chuck what Chuck has right as.
Good morning, Mr. Chuck.
Good morning to you, Cliff, and your listeners.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Right.
This issue of a political ombudsman, you have been the point man for the Holiness administration.
Right.
In making this decision to do away with the office of the political ombudsman.
Yes.
For which you have come under severe criticism as a bad move, wrong move, to be twinning the work of the office of the ombudsman with that of the Electoral Commission of Jamaica.
Right.
Yes? And we're now well into the election campaign season. There are political issues of conflict, the issue regarding posters or removal of campaign paraphernalia. And we don't have a political ombudsman to turn to. The electoral commissioners are busy trying to get ready to run the elections. Then why you want to get them into this?
Cliff, you will recall last week I came out and said there's no turning back. Since then, a lot of information has come to my knowledge. Firstly, it's my understanding that a point person has been appointed by the ECJ, and he or she has been carrying out the work that normally was done by the former political ombudsman.
What do you mean a point person has been appointed?
The person, you remember I was calling for a director of political conduct. It appeared that such a person has been appointed.
Yeah, the people.
And has been working with the ECJ for quite some time without fanfare. In other words, that person has been receiving reports, investigating these reports, and reporting back to the ECJ. And, you know, all of this is happening, and the public has not been informed.
Well, you don't know. Well, you're the minister, you have responded, you don't know. How we're going to know?
I didn't.
Go outside, man. So, him no know. We're going to play the one of that maybe for my show later and what have you. But you have a political ombudsman, them take it and put it at the ECJ office where you want the political ombudsman in them own office, independent office, and them thing that you never want to put in the ECJ. You might talk about you want a body, for them talk to a body. That is crap. That is bull crap. Why these people come in and feel them to change up everything? With 21%, they want to change up these things. Not for work for the people, you know. When Monday I work and I put in one of these things for the people, come to you, the people, come to us, the people. Yeah. You understand? These people now with a 21%. Now do nothing for the country. Mash up the road them. 10 years. 9 years add. Them not repair nothing. Them not do nothing. But they want to change up everything for suit themselves. I play politics online, then pocket, I be a thief. Yes, yes. But the salary was 60 million, then put that in there, you know. They put it in there, you know. The salary was 60, it was 21st now, them put 60 in, come and say it no use. Yeah. You understand? Come and say it no use. You understand? Him come and talk at the one bag of foolishness. This have to stop. Say him no know and say them in their work and yesterday him don't know nothing. Yeah. You understand? Him no know nothing. See? Him no know nothing. This Chinese descendants are going to mash up the country. Going mash up the country. Destroy black people. When man they stand up for black people, everybody stand up for black people, they might destroy people. Yeah. You understand? I don't know people get tricked by them for a plate of food. For your picnic future and future. Let me tell you this. This is where we have government, we have member of parliament for hold them accountable. Now make them come and feed you. And you think of something good that so you are give them your vote. Yeah, help mash up the country too, you know. And you want to say the worst thing, him shouldn't even be a prime minister. When you know see where when you run through him back it, I want to see where him go build up there, so you know him never have no money and say don't get trouble Zion. He said, no, you run him away. You run him away, him to go away. You understand? The guy me never want to play him long because the ombudsman should have out there by themselves and do what them do. But him come and attack one bag of bull crap. Him to move. Him to go away. Speaking of that, we hear Andrew Honest. Remember the stop at Andrew Honest here, so because I see me got my 2 hours. Andrew Honest, you come and tell me, say, the murder rate are under 1,000. This is how you plan for the people. Them. You move it, you put percentage, you know, run put the numbers. Because when they try to do is run put the numbers, you know. They run put the numbers. They might try to deal with the travel advisory, that's a number 1. Number 2, they might try to trick voters. When people under pressure every day. Now, Clock Tower Plaza. You know Clock Tower Plaza right in halfway tree, right? Right to the NCB, Clock Tower Plaza, that's right there, so right? Remember, I pay police always right there, so right there, so. Yeah, pharmacy, Clock Tower Plaza, halfway tree, Clock Tower Plaza, that. But Oak Road, this up and halfway tree road, that's so. You go through this, so. Right side that this, so you just go up the road and just turn in Clock Tower Plaza, that pay police always there. But there's still all man reach there. If you attack some, I'm about a control thing. Oh man, reach a free rap girl and she forgive. Oh, that happen. Oh, it happen. That for sure you say you don't control crime while going in Jamaica. Because if one you can do this with a gun, yes, that means you could have shoot any amount of people. Any amount of people. So you can't control crime, brother. Don't tell me no foolishness. See? And manipulate the number. Look on this, people. Look here. Look on this.
Place in store at Clock Tower, halfway tree.
You see that youth there? I one of them look shop that's the front part of the shop, you know. So you're going out and like shop one and liquor store. Look on this.
Robbery that took place in store at Clock Tower, halfway tree.
See my try on something there, so look on this. You see somebody pass a storefront and walk or so. Because one of them because store in a Clock Tower, and look on this. See my try on a shirt, look on this now. You might have been going Panamera people. Look here. Him no yes to walk on nobody. He might take off all the mask. Just look behind him, I see somebody walk past. Look here now. He never look behind him, police out there, nothing, you know. May I show you so them can't stop nothing if you happen. See that? See the people? He now look behind him, you know. Look on that. No, if you argue somebody, see somebody a passed there. So this is the store. This is another alleyway where somebody a passed. Look again, look. See somebody a walk past there, them now looking and see me, you know. But him have a gun. I mean, I tell you, the police out there. And him can't do this and get to look on this. See somebody pass outside there. Him just see the person, look there. Him take off all the mask, people. Look there. Him there now look outside. One man army, look there. You know what this tell me now? Look here. Him put in all the clothes. See there? Can the people them data Mexico give my head? Look here. See, I look a close part of my Mexico sit down, you know. I see something when I read says he make him rape her, you know, Mexico give my head, you know. Look here. He now look outside. Look there. Him take our phone. Yeah. Look where my door. Look there now. Him tell her to go in there, you know, him change the clothes. Look there now. So I'm out of that. See, she go sit down, it a cut off now. Right now, the woman, the little girl face. Watch her.
Robbery that took place in robbery that took.
No. When you see something like this, if you go at them, I tell us the police out there. Right there. And if them you can walk with them gun to, if them did want to kill somebody, them not kill somebody. Eh? Jane? No, him man. When him now look like him man, because you never see the one that kill him face on TikTok. So you want to say that to her, man. I want thing we not do, you know, we not do that thing there. You understand? You can look at him with him face there, so the other one come up and say I him that. And I am that man. You see? But same like even the one on TikTok. I'm a virgin son them kill, you know. Yeah, I'm a virgin son them kill. You see, and then I youth with the pan it to my next virgin son that. So a Jamaica's son dead, and I Admiral Tibet son did depend the next part and two of them attack. Admiral Tibet, you know, Admiral Tibet really but do the 20 people business alone. I virgin them son man. Because Jamaica talked to him day before yesterday still when it happened. Or 2 days ago when it happened, you know. Yes. You see me answer? Yes. You understand? Marcus Jabu never come up right. Cole Brown. Let me just correct you, no, man. Let me correct you. Marcus Garvey dead from 1940. The first prime minister is 1962. Marcus Garvey wasn't around him when he turned a prime minister. Whenever have a prime minister, Marcus Garvey not dead at Jamaica. Him dead. Same couldn't turn a prime minister. Take that out of your head, brother, man. Don't write that, man. See? Because we never have a prime minister, we never have a two system neither. So, and like we have a party farm, like the party farm, and start with them members. When the party farm first, me tell you, say Buster was a PMP. In fact, them have a farm the party and try to struggle and do well, but we never get independent in 1962. The man dead long time. That is 22 years after him dead. But the first prime minister, brother. So we talk with these them talking and sense, no, brother. You understand? So not like you could have formed a party in 1928 and then you turn a prime minister. Oh, we never get independence till 62, brother. We never get independent till 62. 30 years after we get independence. So you can't go say I'm going to turn prime. Brother, the man dead from 1940 in the UK. Yeah, so Marcus Garvey become a prime minister. He only dead about 62, brother. Him dead. So you can't put him there. You can't put him the 41, 42, 43 and them thing there because Jamaica never even have independence. Not never write up, not never go there. So you understand? So you cannot stop do these things now. Think about before, right? Your name Brown too, now Brown my name, you know. We know some Brown. I'm Brown, that's some sensible people. Like Bevan Brown. So when listen, I'm a surname, and when you have a surname, you know, you have a family. Me want yes. See? So we run and we talk with much. Yeah, we don't want, you know, we talk what we are talk, but we talk more. You see, your name Brown. I'm Brown, yeah, people we know name Brown, we know do the thing when name Crown, you know, yes. I know some Brown this, so yes. You see? So we never have the independence and them thing there now. Yes. I belong to the world. See? Yes. So when you see around here, you know our powers. Hold it up same way, man. Now what we are reason we think before we talk still, yeah? With enough respect. Enough love and respect. I belong your name, so your family, so keep it real. See it, Bevan? Yes. See? The man of the wilderness and born. I said that born all the time, boom bam bam. You know, so we know some born my name. You see? Yeah, man. I'm gonna show you to me because you know, yeah. When you do things like that, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something now. See? You look for my album, look on the album there, and you see executive producer. You see what I produce. You see we know some brown that's up? Yes. And you see senior, you see Carleen Brown and Mama Angie. It's a Brown family. You see that you see Junior Brown there. All right. So you see Mama Angie Brown. So it's a Brown family this year. All right. So we know some Brown. So we like when you talk and talk with you see? All right. Yes. You understand? So you see we know some Brown now. Yes, good. So we talk with yes. Yeah, man. Manley Heights, man. See? Yes. So we alone some door now. So you see that. So when we are talking, so with yes. We know the tabloid, you know. So the man died 1940. When we turn up, we never even get independence. 40, 62, we get independence. 22 years after, him dead, gone. So he couldn't farm something in 1928 when him come back. I remember them just lock him up and thing when him just and then you just farm something or one party that'll be like a communist thing. And then you turn a prime minister. Oh. We never have a party with him. You understand? That's why I see him there in the council. But if you know the truth, I think more than go around this, you know. You understand? Keep it real. And we could come back to Andrew Onis right now, though. Andrew Onis, I tell you, say it's around 1,000. Because them sit down and them make up that what them I do from morning. Can't trust them with them foolishness. We're for running with the foolishness and them garbage. You understand? Yes. Running with them garbage. See? Running with them garbage. If she can get raped, yes, sir, and get robbed, and I've gone that, and cut to a plaza. When we say if you go in there, we need taxi police that take you out. It's full of people. The whole road there, the whole place full of people, and you would have him gone there. So that means if not come to knock you, he could have just shoot you and that's it. You see what I say? He could have shoot you and that's it. Right in front of Jamaica House. See, I'll tell my virgin right. Look here. We don't follow Andrew Onis. I go like them control thing. Please remember that just recently a man shot right in front of Jamaica House and Upward where police post his station. See that? Yeah. You understand? Thank you, Michael thing. And then him did leave 35. So I'm never there, Jamaica, never returned. And him dead 1940. So there is no way you can just say he might be a prime minister and in party he was a councillor. Then him come back in the turn a councillor, then leave 1935. We never have no other party, we never have no party, we never have no PMP party, never farm, neither JLP. Yeah? Him leave 35. So him never own with the party them and them dead their back. Okay? Him leave Jamaica 35 too, you know, never come back. And him dead 1940, Michael. So if him dead, even if he couldn't stay up there and turn a prime minister, him dead. And like he was alive when in at 62, you know, brother. Him dead. You see? So he couldn't be a prime minister. That's why we'd have the minister first. That's why we'd have first minister. And then we have premier. You see, not prime minister. You understand? That's why we love that. So when we talk with yeah, man. She must be traumatized, of course. We have gone in her face like this. When it's one. But Andrew, what does I tell you like, yes, and the police them and them kill now. Yes, so oh him brave. If him did get paid for kill a man, him that succeed. Because him that reach you and gun in your face and him bust it and just walk out. Maybe them just see a one bullet, boom. Push it back out and slip out and mix up in the crowd and gone. See? Can him do that? And it catch on camera, but not like he is the police for him. Take off the mask. See? You understand? Look, a trauma that, you know. You understand? No man, 1935. Moran be rebellion from the 1800 Paul. That 1935. Moran be rebellion from the 18 man. 18 something around there, so not 35. Now remember 30 and 35 now 1860. Listen. Remember say at 1838 we get thing there, you know. Yeah, not 1835, you know. You understand? Then lift up from slavery from 1838, not 1835. So, you know, Moran be rebellion from down there, so. You see? Yeah, man, from the next century before that, brother. You understand? Yeah, man. See? You understand? So 1830 we get the thing around there, so. Yeah, you understand? Yes. Yeah, it's 1865 that, right? Yes. Yeah, 1865 that a rebellion, right? Good. So a different thing that, man, 1865. Around there, so. Yes, that's a rebellion. Moran be rebellion. So a different thing that, yeah. See? Yeah, man. So there's so, but as them say with Marcus Garvey, they make no mistake with him at all. That's why that part father and that come and spread him. Me don't know where I go with that, the lies. But we see what them do with Michael Manley. You see? And then we hear Andrew Oneness come out. Hey, him dangerous, you know, me tell you, say, him on go rock. Him on go rock, you know, Oneness. Him on go rock and tell lie, you know, Oneness. Manley. Me say me can drop Oneness. Me say me can drop Oneness lie. Lie and Michael Manley. Yes. This is how him come and say destroy. This is how Oneness come and say about Michael, you know. That's why we say we know in our Oneness, you know.
Responsible for, and those who benefit from the FinSec era, which brought pain.
No, them are shit. Come off from me thing, man. I'm not shit. Just leave it, your shit. Come off, man. Move, man. A bare foolish system attack, you know. You know, 2020, them forget ban off for radio, you know, man. You can't have them people because of money. I remember them get paid for the what them do, you know. Them that pay them, you know. For spread propaganda, you know. You know, good for your country. I'm not looking for glad say I'm in politics and something kind of what I want to charge for trees, man. Running pound, you know. Or is that piece of shit? You understand? Look, see, only say yes or no. After we did rush him, after him come and talk in foolishness. See what I only say yes. Hear this.
And this is a true story. Today is my birthday, the 22nd of July, 1972 is the year I was born. I'm certain that Mr. Bunting knows the significance of that year very well. That is the year Michael Manley won the elections. In February of that year, I believe, and I was born in July. My father was elated by the victory of Michael Manley because, like you and many other Jamaicans, he felt that the message of liberation, of political empowerment, which is described in our vernacular as the Sabotageization of our country, that was necessary coming out of colonialism. It was necessary to shake off the colonial mindset and to see ourselves as independent people. Michael Manley said that we will walk on our 2 feet.
It is.
And not on our knees. I, Andrew Michael Holness, firmly believes in that. So when I was born, my father insisted on my mother that my name should be Michael. If he had his way, things may have turned out differently.
So allow me to tell you, say, yeah, because when Michael going around February 72 and him born July, so your father and he never said the goodness of Michael and Deso. So when he does come tell us about him father and have him way when him born and them thing there, lie tell, him dangerous. See? And after this after him said the dark there Michael mash up Jamaica, he mash up the place. Him can't show what him do like what we just show Michael do and all kind of things. And Paul, as I said before, in August the 4th, 1838, you know, we get freedom from them. You understand? Yes, you understand? So you know, we celebrate August the 4th. August the 1st, sorry, we matter about the 4th. August the 1st at our time. Yes. Yeah, 1838, yeah? Emancipate yourself from the mental slavery, emancipation. See? We get our freedom from them in August the 1st, 1838, yeah? Yes, yeah. So them a mix up Marcus Garvey and him got turned prime minister and fighting them. All of that is bull crap. You understand? And you only come and talk about that day and destroy and bring them the beer food. This is I threw a bunny out, that's why I'm coming and say this. Can't follow him here. And then this, when I plan to come tell me lie, we're gonna run them with that too here. Anyway, later, you know, because we're gonna get some food to eat, you know. Yes, so later. I'm out. Bless.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else, man?
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Serious
it's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more,
Politicians, your judgment coming for sure.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who know we blame.